I'm Yongbok. Welcome back to the channel where we talk all things K-pop with honesty, heart, and a whole lot of excitement. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today, we're diving into the sunshine, the freckles, the deep voice, and the unexpectedly powerful impact of none other than Felix from Stray Kids. Let me ask you this. How does someone manage to have the softest energy, but also the most intense stage presence in the same breath? That's Felix. He's one of the most intriguing members of Stray Kids, and I don't just mean because of the accent or his perfect visuals. There's something deeper about him that I think a lot of fans resonate with. And today, we're going to explore who Felix really is, behind the cameras, under the stage lights, and within the heart of Stray Kids. Okay, first things first. Let's talk background. Felix was born in Australia, Sydney to be exact, to Korean parents, which makes him one of the few idols raised overseas who fully embraced both cultures. His birth name is Lee Yongbok, which, by the way, he used to hate being called. Can you relate? That moment when your Korean name makes you cringe in middle school? Yeah, Felix had that too. But over time, he learned to love it. And honestly, I think that journey of self-acceptance is a big part of what makes him feel so real to fans. And get this, Felix was not one of those idols who trained for 7 or 8 years. He trained for only 1 year before debuting. Just one. That's insane. And it shows how much raw potential he had. I mean, can we take a moment to appreciate that deep voice? The first time I heard it, I legit thought JYP had brought in a guest rapper. But nope, that's just Felix. It's this insane contrast with his soft features and freckles. It catches people off guard, and I think that contrast is exactly why he stands out. Oh, and speaking of freckles, Felix has said that's one of his charming points. And I totally agree. In an industry where flawless skin is the standard, his freckles feel like a little rebellion. It's like, this is me, and I love it, and fans love it too. I've seen so many people say Felix helped them feel confident about their own skin, their own voice, their own background. And that's powerful. Now here's something you might not know. Felix is a black belt, like 3rd degree. The man could literally knock you out. But instead, he'll probably offer you a soft smile and some rice cakes. Because yes, his favorite food is rice cakes. He can't eat super spicy food though, which is honestly such a cute contrast. Like imagine someone that tough being like, too spicy. Adorable. Also, fun fact, he's super into music. Not just performing, but feeling it. His favorite song is A Little Braver by New Empire, and that kind of emotional connection is part of why he wanted to become a singer in the first place. He's not just dancing for the camera, he's telling a story. And if you've ever watched him on stage, especially during songs like God's Menu or Thunderous, you'll notice this switch. Off stage, Felix is this soft-spoken, giggly sunshine boy. On stage, he becomes this beast. It's mesmerizing. And I want to hear your take. Have you ever been shocked watching one of Felix's performances versus a behind-the-scenes moment? Leave your answer in the comments, because I know I'm not the only one who's felt that complete 180. But it's not just about the music or performance. Felix is known to be a comfort idol. He has this nurturing energy. Fans have called him their safe space, and I don't think that's a coincidence. His MBTI is ENFJ, the protagonist, which totally fits. He's empathetic, he cares deeply, and he's often the one giving encouragement to other members, even though he's one of the younger ones. And here's where I get a little personal. I remember during one interview, Felix talked about checking his pulse when he's nervous. That hit me. That tiny detail made me realize he's not just the cool guy with a deep voice, he's human. He gets anxious. He has moments of doubt, and yet he keeps going. He stands on those massive stages under that pressure, and he shines. That's the kind of inspiration people need right now. So, tell me this. What's the moment that made you love Felix? Was it a performance? A funny behind-the-scenes moment? Or maybe just that one time he said something that got you through a hard day? Drop it in the comments because I want this to be more than just me talking. Let's make this video a space where we celebrate everything that makes Felix unique. All right, let's keep going because there's still so much more to unpack about Felix. One of the things I admire most about him is how naturally kind and emotionally in tune he is with people around him. Fans and staff alike have shared how Felix has this calming aura in real life, and members have said that he's like the group's massage therapist. No joke, he literally massages his hungs when they're tired. Can you imagine? After long rehearsals, intense schedules, this guy still finds the energy to comfort others. It says a lot about his heart, but don't let that softness fool you. Felix is a total professional. If you've watched behind-the-scenes footage or dance practices, you'll notice how focused he gets. He may giggle a lot off stage, but when the music starts, game face on. That's especially true when he's with Dance Reicha, him, Lino, and Hunjin. Their synchronization and stage control are wild, like elite-level performers. Let's not forget that Felix was eliminated during the Stray Kids survival show. Yeah, in episode 8. Can you imagine how devastating that must have been? But then, plot twist, he got added back in episode 9. And now, he's one of the most recognizable idols of this generation. It's such a good reminder that failure isn't the end, it's just part of the journey. And actually, I want to hear your thoughts about that moment. Do you think being eliminated changed Felix? Do you think it pushed him to grow faster? Or was he already ready from the start? I'm genuinely curious how you all interpret that turning point in his career. Now, let's talk about his visuals. Because yes, the freckles, the blonde hair, the angelic face with that demon voice, it's iconic. But there's also something ethereal about Felix that isn't just about looks. He has this presence that draws people in, like when he locks eyes with the camera during a performance. It's not forced, it's not trying to be sexy or intense, it just is. Some people call it star power. I think it's just Felix being his true self. Oh, and his fashion? Immaculate. Felix knows how to serve cozy streetwear and high-end editorial. Have you seen his Instagram? He's constantly mixing chill Aussie vibes with edgy K-pop glam, and fans love it. He can post something simple like a mirror selfie and immediately go viral. By the way, his Instagram is @yong.licks, in case you're not already following, but let's be real, you probably are. It's one of the best curated idol accounts out there. Seriously. And his voice. Let's talk more about that, because how can we not? That deep, raspy tone hits different, especially in songs like God's Menu, Backdoor, or Case 143. He could say anything and it would sound like a secret message from the underworld. But then you hear him speak English or giggle in interviews and it's like, wait, is this the same person? That duality is what keeps fans hooked. You just never get bored of Felix. Music-wise, he's got great taste too. He listens to artists like Kendrick Lamar, Logic, Joey Badadah, and Ariana Grande, which, can we just pause and appreciate that range? Hip-hop to pop diva? We love a well-rounded king. But it doesn't stop there. He also beatboxes, dances like a machine, writes, and contributes creatively to the group's identity. And honestly, I think that's something that gets overlooked. Stray Kids are self-producing, and Felix being a part of that makes his artistry even more meaningful. It's not just a performance, it's personal. If Felix weren't in Stray Kids, he once said he'd probably be a songwriter, which again, makes total sense. You can tell he feels music deeply. That emotional intelligence seeps into everything he does, his performances, his interviews, even the way he comforts fans. That's rare. And here's something beautiful. His motto is, just a little braver. Think about that. It's not be brave all the time or be fearless. It's just a little braver. That small, realistic encouragement, it hits, especially on hard days. It makes sense that he picked that as his life phrase. It's so Felix. Gentle, but powerful. So I want to end this with a little discussion. What is it about Felix that you connect with most? Is it the way he performs? His personality? Maybe you see yourself in his journey, moving to a new country, feeling insecure, learning to be confident again. Or maybe it's the way he treats people with so much love and patience. Whatever it is, I want to hear your story. Let's celebrate that together in the comments. And hey, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. You clearly care deeply about Felix and the magic he brings to Stray Kids and the fandom. I'll be covering more members in this series, so if you want to vote for who's next, drop your pick in the comments too. Until next time, this has been Yongbok, where K-pop meets heart and fans meet each other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next one. Annyeong!